Recording is all starting now. Okay, guys. So first of all, thank you everyone for joining today's sessions and taking out some time from your weekend. Almost, I think every one of us tried to take Saturday and Sunday off, but we are spending our time, our personal time to learn more about the Dynamics platform, and we are here to help. Last week, we have gone through several sessions at the moment. I think almost 6 sessions we have gone through, covered the different modules, and all the recording for those sessions are available on our YouTube channel, Pakistan User Group. So feel free to join and subscribe there and also watch the recording. So if you haven't previously attend the session, so please go through from the session 1 so you can pick up and come on the same page to learn and understand about the Dynamics platform. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself as a Mohammed Atif. We got Mustajab will be joining anytime. We got Faisal Farid, who you can contact, and then Amna and few other members are there to support you. Last week we had a session from Faiza Khan around the customer service, and I believe that was a very good session, quite detailed. Faiza, again, this is the basic level we are trying to cover, so you can absorb if you are the learning for the first time Dynamics platform. So please watch that recording. If you have any question, again, reach out. And today we will be covering the marketing. And we got Fariha Asmat from System Limited. So Fariha is experienced functional consultant. So Fariha, I will hand over it to you to start your session. Yeah, so I think thank you first of all, Fariha, to
Thank you.
spending your time and helping the community to learn and move into this Microsoft Dynamics platform.
My
So
pleasure.
Fariha, platform is all yours.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you, Atif. Thank you, Pakistan User Group, and thank you all of you for joining. Um, Let me share my screen with you all first. So in today's session, we are going to cover the all the functionalities of the Microsoft Dynamics 365 marketing. So me start with my introduction first. So I'm Priha and I'm Dynamics 365 Techno-Functional Consultant and specialized in the marketing module, certified Power Platform consultant as well. So let me go through the agenda. So today we will go through all these points. First, we will check what are the industry challenges marketers are facing these days. And then we have the marketing Dynamics 365 introduction, then segmentation, lead scoring, email design, customer journey, insights, and event management. I'll go through the slides first, and then I will demonstrate from the environment as well. So today, these are some of the challenges marketers were facing today. That insufficient lead generations. Basically, you can say that marketers and the sales teams are not synced. In different organizations, sales and marketing teams use different tools. Like marketers, most of the use Zoom Info. Um, Tools for their marketing purposes, and there is no lead tracking there is no lead tracking for marketers and the sales team. So there is no enough relevant information when lead qualified. There is no relevant information sales teams has, so they cannot make the smarter decisions on that lead. So there is a cycle of working between a marketing team and the sales team. They are not synced. These are some of the statistics that better tools to there is, but why there is a need to for the better tools to align sales and marketing teams. So these are the some rough statistics that only 57% of business to business purchasing decisions are already made. Even the salesperson speak to that particular prospect. So, at the time of marketing that it is already decided that this particular lead are gonna purchase that your product or service or not. So only 49% of sales reps ignore more than half of marketing leads, as marketing tools and sales tools are not synced. So there is the gap between sales team and the marketing team. So there is like you can say they can ignore the marketing qualified leads. So 8% of responders said it was very difficult to align sales and marketing data because as they use the different tools, so it is very difficult to align the data with marketing and sales team. So there is a need that there should be one like you can say a one tool which marketing and sales team both can use, and that tool should be a sync. The data should be synced. So for this, the Marketing Dynamics 365 is the best tool for the data syncing between the sales and marketing data. So Dynamics 365 Marketing is a marketing automation application that helps turn prospects into business relationship. The app is very easy to use, works seamlessly with Dynamics 365 Sales, and has its built-in intelligence system. So it comes with a lot of features, and which includes also the BI features, also dashboards and all. These are some of the unique values defined here. Like you can say that it lives together with the Dynamics 365 Sales on the same platform. As you can say, you know that we all know that Power Platform is like common data service CDS and has the same you can say a database. So marketing, whatever the data in the marketing application will be synced with the sales application as well. So combination of marketing automation with event management, customer insights integrations are there. There is a LinkedIn connection also and AI-based capabilities. So it is very secure, trusted, and compliant Microsoft Azure cloud. It is scalable architecture that manages contacts and interaction data separately. So it is very easy to configure and extendable that we can add the customization, or we can like do the customization according to the business need. So these are the some features defined there. We can run the multi-channel campaigns. There's the lead nurturing and the account-based marketing we can do here. There are the common data and connected purposes, and the embed intelligence system is also there. And also, as I said, that BI like analytics also there. There are the built-in dashboards we can view for the insights for our the ROI, return on investments as well. So is the Marketing Dynamo 365 feature summary. Um, it includes the multi-channel campaigns. You can say email marketing with A/B testing and send now features. I will go through when I will go through the demo. I will explain each of these features one by one. So it is just an overview that it includes our landing pages, and we have the reusable contents, LinkedIn and social integrations, and then we have the lead nurturing, which includes the lead scoring. We have the event management and social posting is there, insights and reporting. And it is a unified platform, as I said, like it is already synced with the sales app. So integration with other systems is also there, and easier to set up. And there are some AI capabilities. You can say we can do the smart scheduling and spam scoring, assess checkability, and yes, these are there. Let me start with the first and the most fundamental part of the marketing module is that segmentations. So you can consider a segmentation is nothing. Basically, segmentation means that the audience or the your targeted audience on which you want to run any campaign, or you can say these are basically the contacts in our system. So one thing I just wanted to add, Marketing Dynamics 365 basically always targets the contacts. We can run the marketing campaigns here, but we can at the end we can run we can send emails, marketing emails to only contacts records, not other like not leads or accounts. Only contact records it will target. So we have two types of segments here. One is dynamic segment and the other one is static. Dynamic segment means, as the name represents, it is dynamic or it based on some logical expressions. Like you can say that all the contests you want with who lives in Pakistan. So you can say that context country equals to Pakistan, or you can say that the contest email ID must exist, that exists in that email field. So you can say you can add these conditions, and whatever what all the context which falls under this condition will come into that dynamic segment. So it automatically in future, if you add a new content or a new record in your like system, and if it falls under that condition of the dynamic segments which we define, the dynamic segment will automatically pick that contact and run. If you are using that dynamic segment in your customer journey, it will automatically send an email to that contact also. So it basically update dynamically, and when new data is entered into the system and which falls under the same condition, it will automatically pick that contact. Right. So the query criteria can be a demographic. Demographic means, like I give an example of specific if that contact belongs to a specific region or specific country, so it is a demographic uh, conditions of that contact. So there are some firmographic conditions. Firmographic means if we want to like add the conditions on the basis of the contact's company. So that is firmographic, and then we have the demographic. So there are the static segment also. Static segment means that, as the name represents, it does not increase or decrease in its size. It is the one-time query, or you can select the content manually on that static segment. If you suppose if you want to run a quick campaign on like some of the contacts, so you can just manually select those contacts and run a campaign on them. No need to add any query or anything else. So it is just a static segment. It does not increase or decrease in its size. Then we have the lead scoring. Lead scoring, Dynamics 365 marketing comes with an like capability of like nurturing your lead. So lead scoring means that we can define one model in the system, that if I say if anybody clicks on if any my prospect clicks on the email, which so I should give him some like points, like I can define the criteria there. If somebody clicks an email, I should give him the 50 points, and if he clicks if he register for any event, I'll give him like 50 points. And there is a threshold which I can define, that this is the lead marketing qualified lead threshold. That will be a number. So I say that 100 is a marketing qualified lead threshold. Once my lead like score to that level, it will automatically like turn into the sales lead. So there can be a multiple like we have a lot of you can say options there. We can run our customizations there, that once the threshold level beat, we can send an email to the sales rep that this lead, particular marketing lead, is ready for the sales process to go on. Then the sales salesperson can take over that marketing qualified lead and will start the sales process from the sales app. So it basically helps you the analyze the particular prospect is showing more interest in your product or service you are offering, or basically it shows it helps to analyze the engagement of the particular prospect. So how engaged the person is, like how much interest it is showing in your product or in service. We have the marketing emails. Marketing emails are basically those messages which we have to send to the customers. It is we have a lot uh, so much options there. We can create marketing email without having the design and marketing email without even having a design team. We can, it is just a drag and drop, you can say a drag and drop feature, or you can just add some buttons by using the drag and drop tools. So you can also copy paste an HTML directly into the marketing emails. I'll go through all these points when I start the demonstration. So we have the spam checker, accessibility checker, litmus preview, email templates, and content flows. Let me tell you what is the spam checker. Spam checker is when we are done with our marketing email design, we will be able to check the how many chances are there that this email design will go into the like spam folder. Then there will come then some suggestions from the system that we have to change any link, or any we have to reduce any size of any image. So then we have the accessibility checker. Accessibility checker means that if we are targeting the huge audience, and there might be some people who has you can some visual disorders, so it will be able to tell us which color should we use in that email, so that all the people all can see that the best result for the of the. Then we have the litmus preview. Litmus preview is nothing that we will be able to see that how this email will be look like into the different email clients like Outlook, Gmail, etc. Then we have email templates. We can design one email for the first time, and we can save it as a template. And like whenever we have to run another campaign, we can use that same email template again and again. And we have the content blocks there. Content blocks is nothing that you can say that we can define some content blocks, like if I have like brand, or I use some footer images in my every you can say in my every marketing email, so I can define a content block for my footer. So whenever I design another email for another customer journey, I'll use that same content block from there. So it reduces the rework. Have the customer journeys. Customer journeys are one is the simple one in which we can just directly send the emails, and then we have the conditional based customer journeys. On the basis of conditions, we can define some actions, or it is customer journeys. Nothing is just like pipeline in which we want to our targeted audience to go through that all the steps which will define in that customer journey. So we can add the schedules there. Customer journeys can be of recurrence type also. Insights, contact insights, the best part of the Dynamics 365 marketing, that we are able to like analyze the result or our campaign, how our campaigns are going. So we'll be able to have the insights in different places in the environment. So we have the contact insights, email insights, customer journey insights there. So these are basically the built-in reports. Then we have the event management. For event management, we require an event portal, which comes by default with with the Microsoft marketing app. But we can define our external web also. So it starts with the initial planning, event registration, lead registration, and evaluation of our return on investments. segments. Right. When you will install the Microsoft Marketing app, you'll be able to see this icon and this app in your
So before you start, Faria, on the demonstration, guys, is there any particular question you want to ask? It was a quick walkthrough from Faria just to make you understand what is all about around the marketing. Any question from anyone? We are all here to learn, so please don't be shy asking questions. Get yourself clear and understand. Try to understand what we are, what Faria is explaining, please. Yeah, that's the intent. You're spending your weekends. All right, Faria, if you can start.
right. So whenever you will install the Marketing Dynamics 365 app, you will be able to see this app under all the apps available in your environment. So once you click on this app, you will be land on this page. Lord, right. So once you land in on this page, on the left side, this is what we call the site map, right? So here you'll be able to see all the functionalities or tables available for this marketing app. So you can see the customers. Here are accounts, contacts, segments, subscription list. So accounts basically this data will be the same available in the sales app. So it will show the same data available in your database, in your CRM. So the first part of the marketing, like you can say, process is that we have to define our audience on which we want to run a marketing campaign. So for that, we have this segments here under the content. So we have to define our audience first. Let me click on this one. Right. Right now, don't have any active segment, but we will create one. So on the top, there is some, you'd say, ribbon buttons. And when we click on the new, we will be able to see these two options, like if we want to create any dynamic segment or the static segment. So let me go to the first dynamic segment. All right. So marketing comes with a lot of like templates. You'll be able to have the templates here already defined by the system. So I can select the one if I want, it will show you some queries. Like let me select this one. Uh, it will come with if I select this one, like basic interaction segment. If I select this select, or it will show me the draft version, or you can say the template. I can with a query I can change or update this query according to my need. uh, but I'm just deleting that, so I'll try to make a query from the scratch. Name field is mandatory. So this name field will be visible for the internal team, internal marketing team. So here you can see we have the three options. One is the add query block. Then we have add behavior block. Then we have the add segment block. I'll go through these all one by one. So first I'm going to create an query block. Query block depends on like the attributes. It's a demographic, you can say, or segment in which I can query on the basis of contact attributes. Attributes are nothing, just the contact fields which are already available on the contact records. So here I'm going to say that if contact like country region, just one second. Right. I'm just selecting that if country region is you can type in, and if there is any value which you have already used, it will show the suggestions here, right? So I just selected contact whose which country is the Pakistan, right? And here you can see all the logical expressions we can add: is not, is in, contains, does not contain. There are the different you can say different options available here, right? So I there you can see it says that content belongs to Pakistan, and we can now I want to add another clause on another. So I'm just selecting that if email field contains data. So here I'll select this one. Right. So
Maria, a quick question.
yeah, sure.
In how many contexts we can extend this conditioning?
How many contacts?
Yeah, I mean to say in how many ways we can extend this condition. How much level it is customizable?
If I didn't get your question. Customizable, you mean how many times you can add these conditions?
Yeah, and by how many level?
You can add, right, by how many level you can add at the contact level and the relationship level also. Yeah, if I say that if that contact belongs to the any account, so I can query
Mm-hmm.
on the account as well. For that I
Okay.
have, yeah, for that I will add this add group,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right. So here I will be able to select the account, and I will query on the basis of account also.
So
Let
you
me.
mean to say we can have parent and child relationship
Yes, yes,
completed
exactly.
here.
Yes, you can say that. Yes,
Oh,
same thing I want to
okay.
say.
Okay, thank you.
Parent-child relationship is also there. Basically, segments targets the contexts, but we can query all the relationships. On account, we can query, or if the context is linked with any lead, we can query on lead as well. So in relationship with context, we can query on another tables like accounts or leads.
Yeah, I got it now. Like it is a heads up that what we have on our advanced find, because in an
Exactly.
advanced find we cannot have multiple searches. You already know it.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Okay,
Faria,
that's
another
it.
question,
Yeah.
just from the audience point of view. Do we
Mm-hmm.
really need to always create the segment whenever we are executing any marketing campaigns?
Not really. I will give you the answer when I'll design the marketing email. We don't really have to create a segment because there is an other feature in the marketing available, which is called the send now feature. So send
Okay.
now feature, in send now feature, we will just randomly select, like directly select the contacts, or it will automatically create a segment and a customer journey for us. We do not have to create any segment or any customer journey for. You can say these are that feature is basically for the quick campaigns. If
Okay.
you're on, yeah.
So as a journal, as a layman, if I would say segment, what is segment? Segment is sort of a
Mm,
filtered contact list or is
filtered font, exactly,
cool.
exactly. Segment, you can say the filtered audience contacts on which you want to run your campaign. This is
Perfect.
not right.
All right. Thank you.
I'm just keeping into like this for now. Once I save it, right, I just save this record, and its status is turned into the draft. And you'll be able to see one more thing here, that it's estimate size, right? So whenever you query on the, you say this as a designer. On the definition type tab, this is called our designer where we can add the queries. So here you can have this button. You can explore the related entities. If I add any condition on the base of account, I'll be able to see the link here. So account will be in blue color. It that show the relationship map. And here are two buttons. If you have added some wrong query, you can undo that or redo that. Then we have this natural view. Basically, I am right now on the natural view. It is, you can say, it is very simple one. You can just select the field or add your conditions. And the other I have is tree view, right? So tree view basically says what it contains or and means that in that the both conditions, the both clauses which I have added should be true. So only then that content will pick by this segment. So here we have the estimate size. Once you're done with your query or defining all the clauses or options, you will have you should check the estimate size of your segment. So sometimes it's just a estimated size. So it can be true or false. So we have to check with by going live. So once you are done with your segment like definition, now we have to check for errors. Check for errors is if there comes any error in our if any condition is wrong or there is some error in our definition, then it will stop us here and show us the error message. So once we have checked for errors and all done, it's saying your segment passed the error check, we will click on this go live button. So always remember, whenever we design anything like we design the segments or marketing emails or customer journeys, we have to go live with it. Without going live with it, it will not be available for use in the customer journey. Right? Customer journey is nothing. It is just you can say a pipeline or campaign. Now I'm going live with this. It's publishing. The status isn't has been changed to going live. Fresh. So status is changed to live, and it is showing that one member is in this segment. So for our confirmation, we have to check which member is in the in this segment in our targeted audience. So here is the members tab. Here you'll be able to see the list of members and the next evaluation time. As it is the dynamic segment, it will evaluate after some times, and this time we cannot define the time that like we cannot say that after every 5 minutes this segment should auto evaluate. uh, this is a system time or system evaluation, so we cannot define it. So but we will be able to see that the system will evaluate this segment query in next 14 minutes. That means if in next for if I create a content again in the same condition, I add the content with the country region Pakistan and its email field contains data, then this segment pick that content in 14 minutes, after 14 minutes, because it will refresh. So there will become another, you can say a record will come if I add any record under the same condition, right? So this is all about the dynamic segment. So inside basically shows where it shows the decrease and increase in the dynamic segment. As it is dynamic, it is showing that today it has only one member, and if tomorrow it becomes like 2 or 3 members, it will rise. This line will go up. So this is all about dynamic segment where we can define the conditions, and it will increase or decrease in its size. Right. So let me go to another type of segment. Is there any question on the dynamic segment? I'll explain again.
Any questions? I think someone got the question here.
Yes. Sorry, can I go ahead?
Yeah, please.
When you say segment you said like is a filtered contact. So when you select region Pakistan, so is it some email addresses which will be connected to this
Oh,
email campaign and it
mhm.
go to
No,
them?
right. Good question. I'll explain. See, I query on the contact level and I said its country or region is Pakistan. Basically, I am just querying on all the data which is available in my system right now.
All right.
So if I go on the contacts and let me show you. I'm basically if I go on my like system data contact, so I'm able to see that there is one field address one country region. So I updated as Pakistan, and there can be a many like contacts related to Pakistan region, right? So I am just defining that all the contacts already present in my data base. Basically, marketing targets the contacts, so we can import the list of prospects as a contacts in the system, right?
Sorry. So where do you get these data? Like this is already built in this system?
No, no,
Like
no, no.
you
Suppose I'm a marketer and I have one brand, clothing brand, or I want to run campaigns on the prospects. So there are different prospects or leads, you can say. We can get there are different tools for marketers. There are Zoom Info tool from where we can get the leads, right? So those are just the raw data. That is not your customer. Those are just the raw data, and those are the prospects, you can say.
Right.
So we are not sure that all these customer prospects will become our customers or not. We just push those customer lists getting from the in Zoom Info or any other marketing tool. We will push that data in our system as a contacts, and then we will run the campaign on those contacts,
All right. Okay. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
right? So this is not necessary that these all customers will become these all contacts will become your customers. These are not your customers. These are just you can say your prospects. They can also opt out from your system if you're running any campaigns. There is one marketing field, you can say, like, just one second. Yeah, here it is. So here, any customer or any prospect can opt out from your marketing list. So it is nothing. The segment is nothing. Just your, you can say, list of prospects, or they can opt out of your marketing or marketing environment at any time. I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, no, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Great. So now this is all about the dynamic segment, and then we have the let me create another one, just one second. So in my active segments list, you'll be able to see the one segment which I just go live with it. Now I'm going to create the static segment. Hmm. So in static segment, you can see that we have the add by query or remove by query, uh, buttons available here. So add means we can directly select any contact from from our contacts list, any prospect from here. So it is showing these prospects. I can just select um, more than one record here, and I just want these contacts in my segment list. So I will add them. Right. So as you can see, it is a static one. So this segment will not increase in its size at any time. It will contain only these contacts, or I will run. the campaign on only these contacts. So it will, you can say, for one time only. Right. So here it is one more option. Oops. Just 1 second. Right. So here is one another option if I want to add by query. So it add by query is the same like the dynamic segment query block, but it will not increase in size. If I say that all the contacts having lives in Pakistan should come in this segment, they will come in this segment at one time. If later, if I go live with this segment, if there is a count of 120 members in the segment, and later on I add 30 more prospects of the Pakistan region, this segment will not pick those prospects because it is the static one and the live, so it will not pick those. And check for errors and then go live. Here is another feature, LinkedIn matched audience. So as I said earlier, there is an integration between the LinkedIn and the marketing campaign. If there comes any LinkedIn matched audience, it will show the result of that content and the profile view of the LinkedIn. Right. So this is all about the segments. We have to just define our prospects or the targeted audience here. In the dynamic segment, we can do that by query, or it will increase or decrease in its size. And then we have the static segment. Static segment is only, you can say, at the first time it will. We can add the context manually there, and by query also, but the query will work only one time. It will not increase or decrease in its size. So next we have the lead scoring. Right. So lead scoring is like, as I said earlier, here we can add, give some numbers or marks to the our prospects on their particular behavior. That if they click some email or they visited any marketing page, then we have to define the marks to that lead. So here on the site map, we have the marketing and the settings area here, right? So if I click on the settings, I'll be able to see all the like. This is basically for the administrators. Here under the lead management, we'll be able to see the scoring configuration. I have already created, by default, there will be no record. We have to create one, but I have already created one, so I'll show you this one. So this is just a lead config. Before starting with the lead scoring model, we have to configure the lead scoring configurations here. So I created this scoring configuration record, and you can say there is one that automatic sales ready means that if I want to change that lead to like sales ready lead, so it's just if that lead reach to that threshold which I will define in my lead scoring model, so system will change that prospect automatically to the sales ready. Then we have the automated marketing qualification and automatic lead scores cleanup. This is basically for when I stop the lead scoring model, all the scorings on the lead have will become like zero or get removed from the record. Let me explain it from here. So I'm just changing. This is what we call the area, change area. So you can just select here and move to back to the marketing.
Sorry, Fariha, can you explain it again? The lead scoring, just as a
Yes, yes.
highlighter.
That is just I just go through the configurations. Now I'll explain it. Let me tell you the configuration. Then I will go through the lead
Okay,
scoring model. Again. This is just a
sure. Thank you.
configuration setting, right? So this is just a configuration setting. Before starting the creating a lead scoring model, we have to add one configuration record there. So I have already added a configuration record in which I said that automatic sales ready. I want that if my prospect reach the threshold level, which I will define in the lead scoring model, which I will create like in next few minutes, so you'll be able to see that, right? So automatic sales ready means that if that lead meet that threshold, it will automatically change into the sales ready, right? So you'll be able to see there is like business process flow on the lead level. So I will explain it by one. By Then we have the automated marketing qualification. These are basic nothing. These are just the flow. You can say flow points and the automated points. On these points we can do the configuration as well. Like if you want to do any customization, we can do that. Then I said that automatic lead score cleanup. Automatic lead score cleanup means that if I remove the lead scoring model, if I stop the lead scoring model, all the like scores which are defined given to those prospects will become zero, because as I stop the record or configuration. This is just the configuration part. You will better understand it from this like marketing area. Here under the leads management, you can see that leads are scoring models. So one thing I just want to add here, it will score only those leads with which we have the linked contact. As I said, the marketing module is basically contacts, like it only targets the contacts. So contact should be linked with the lead, right? So if there is no contact linked with the lead, we will not be able to score that lead. So let me show you the one I have already defined. No, that is live. So on the lead management area, there is scoring model. So I am adding one more lead scoring model. Here you can see we have the tool. This is the first window. You can see where it is written as drag component to the canvas. It is just a designer. And here on the right side, you'll be able to see toolbox properties grids. So let me go through. First, we have to add the condition and then we will apply the action. Like condition, you can say, I want if anybody clicks on the specific email or open a specific link, I have to give 20 points to that, to all those customers, to all those, I mean, prospects.
Sorry, Fariha, can you check your mic? I think your voice has gone down.
Uh, is it fine now?
Yep, perfect.
Right. So as you can see, I just dropped the condition tile to the designer and I will define on what condition I want to add some points to my prospects. So I'm just giving it as, you can say, right. I just give the display name, email is clicked, and from the entity, just loading. Right. From the entity, we have this option: email blocked, email clicked, email contains backlisted links. So if I click on the email clicked, and here is the frequency. Frequency means that if the email clicked every time, at least one, or never. If any lead does not clicked on any email, so we can reduce the points of that lead as well. Let me show you the both parts, increase in points and decrease in points. So first condition I selected is if email clicked each every time, and the like date range I'm selecting as a lifetime. Lifetime means that every time when the campaign, when that prospect will be run the multiple campaigns on that prospect. So for every campaign, it will score that prospect. So I'm just selecting it as lifetime, and here I'm just selecting a message. If I want to check that if any particular email message is clicked, so if I want to rate on any particular message, so I will select this field as message. Like if I run any these are my email messages. So I want that if my brochure email is clicked from any prospect, so I have to give points to that prospect. So in action, this is here you can see we have the condition and action. Condition I already defined in the designer. Now I will add the action against that particular condition. So in the toolbox, I will drop this action tile here in front of this. So I want to increase 20 points for that prospects which click that particular email. This one. I send a brochure email to my prospect, and if anybody click that email, I want to give the points to that prospect. So this is how you can define the conditions and actions. Now you can say this is the if I say that it is email, if email is clicked, email open, these are all the behavioral conditions. And if I want to give a 10 points to all the customer which belongs to any particular region, I can do that. We can do this is called the demographic conditions. Like if I want to say that if customer belongs to USA, give 10, 20 points, right? So here when I want to if I want to query on the leads region, so I will select a lead from here, lead entity, and will select the country field. Right. So similarly, we can decrease the points also. Like if I say if my email is blocked, so I have to decrease the point of that particular prospect. Or if any particular link is clicked, or if the user has opted out from my environment, I have to decrease the points. So so here you will select this email blocked, and you can say if email is blocked from particular customer journey, you can select it, and you can select the block reason as well. I will go through these like in the next part one by one. So I'm just selecting that if my particular message is blocked, then decrease. Here you can select the score, update the score, the plus and minus, then decrease 5 points. So this is how you can define the particular like specific conditions, or here you can define the criteria on which you want to like score your prospect leads. Then we have the grades. In grades, we can say that this is what we set the sales ready scores, sales ready threshold. So I want that if my lead reach like uh, 50, my lead reach to the 15 score, that means it is the sales ready score, right? Then we can then the salesperson will be notified that this is a marketing qualified lead, so it will then run the sales process on that particular prospect. And the
So Faria, is that correct understanding that we have to have the lead scoring before any particular contact can be added in any marketing campaigns?
No, like it depends on the it depends on your marketing process. Some organization never use this lead scoring model, but some use. But the feature is there. We can use it for scoring our leads. It is not necessary.
Okay,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah, it's just a feature. We can directly run our campaigns just without this scoring model if we do not want to like score any particular lead.
Okay.
And in addition to this, Faria's response, lead scoring is a part of marketing accelerator. This is not being a part of core marketing module, right, Faria?
It is, yes, right, Amna. It's marketing accelerators.
Thank you.
Okay, Faria, just a time check. So we have almost done 1 hour
All
talking.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
so yeah, if you want to
All right.
catch up.
This is all the lead scoring model. I have already defined one and I am live with it. And one more thing I just wanted to add, we cannot like go live with more than two models at one time. So the best practice, the best practice is that we should use only one model for for the all the marketing campaigns, right? So then we have first we have let me recap. First we have the segments are nothing, just our audience. In that we have static and dynamic segment. Then we saw the lead scoring model before running our campaign, and the next step we have to do we have to design the marketing emails, right? So marketing emails, the best part is that whenever I click on the new, we have you can say the defined templates already available in the system. uh, so if I select any of the template, I'll be able to see the preview here and the details of the template, that it is commercial type of email, not transactional email, or it is for the market type, business to business or business to customer. So I'm just selecting directly selecting one template, which is type of newsletter. So you can also see the languages and content type. I'm just selecting it. Right. So first thing is that I will change the name of the template. And here, like, so here on the this area is called the designer area. I'm right now on the design tab, and here I'll be able to see the toolbox. Toolbox contains different elements, images, buttons. This is totally customizable. I can add anything here.
Faria, we lost you.
Sorry, hello?
Yes, you are audible now.
Right. I'm just saying that it is already totally customizable. We can add anything here by like I'm just saying that we can add the customization or personalization as well in this part. I'm just saying a 20 January 2022 newsletter, or if I want to add any personalization, I can add. Personalization means that if I want to add the name of the my prospect in this email, I can add that. So I'm just dropping one text style here, and I'm saying here on the top, we'll be able to see the personalization button. So once I click here, I'll be able to add the dynamic content. Dynamic content means that it will automatically pick the names of the customers dynamically from my prospect list. So I'm just selecting contact, and I want to show the first name or full name of the contact in my email. It will come like this. If I after selecting the full name, I will select the insert. So it will show this expression. This is nothing, just a dynamic expression, and it will show the name of my prospect, which is in the segment. So, hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, yes. Audible, I guess. Right. So after giving after personalization, we have to some mandatory fields are there on the subject. This content like email settings, we will click, and on the right side there is some subject we can add. This is the you can say required field. Before going live, we have to add this. This is mandatory. So I just P-headers are nothing. If we want to add some text here as like it will be visible in the list um, on the different clients. I will give add some January. Right. So these are the send settings. Here is the to address. To address means that we want to send the email to the contact's email address, right? Email address one, it is nothing, it's showing the email address, one field, or you can say a column available on the contact table, on our prospect table. So from address, we can change the from address. So by default, whenever you install the marketing app, there comes the by default domains. So this one is a by default domain, and there is another topic, domain authentication, which is the advanced one. So in future, if we do another session, I'll explain that as well. So you can change the from name. I want to if you want to define any reply to address, you can define it here, that if anybody want to reply to your marketing email, they will to which email address that their email will go. So you can define it here.
Um, Faria, sorry to hello. Sorry to
Yes,
stop
Mama.
you here, but we have a question from Fahim.
Yeah, yeah.
Fahim, would you like to ask your question?
Oh, well, I think I will ask her a bit later then, because now she's into the email configuration, and
Okay.
my question was about, lead scoring. So I'll ask it later. Uh,
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure. All right. So here are the send all the email settings, or email type is commercial, as I selected the default template. So I can also add the images here. I can select add an image by browsing the library. Browsing the library means that you have already added any email in your system. So you can select it from here. or you can upload one from your computer. If I add files, I'll be able to select any email, any like image from my laptop as well. And there is another option we have with image. If we want to insert any URL. So if I want to insert the image publicly hosted on the Google or on any website, I can just copy paste the image URL here. So let me show you. how- So I want to add this image. So I will just copy the image address and I will paste it here. Then click on the insert, it will automatically pick it here, right? So, or also you can upload it from your like system or from your laptop. And here is the marketing content files, or you can also upload the files here. I'll show it later. Now we have the preview and the test tab. Preview and test tab. Before going live with our email, we have to make sure that our email looks perfect for all the clients. As you can see, it is I added the dynamic name of the customer, so it is showing as hello first name last name. It is showing hello first name last name because I'm previewing it as first name last name contact. Let me pick an other contact. Just 1 second, it's loading. On. So it is just loading. I'm just selecting this contact. So it will show now Abby Gard. I don't know a gardener name here. So yeah, you can see that. Hello, Abby Gardener. So this is how personalization works in the email. Now we have another thing that is called we'll be able to see the email in the different orientation, like on the desktop how it will look, and on the table portrait how it will look, and then tablet landscape. Then we have the mobile portrait, mobile landscape. So we'll be able to see our email in the different screen orientations. Next, we have the email clients. This is the litmus preview. Here you'll be able to see the multiple clients, email clients. So if I want to see how my email will look into the Gmail Chrome, so if I select this one, continue. Okay, it will show, it is taking bit time, right? So it is showing the preview how this email will look in the Chrome in Gmail client. Oh, we'll be able to see that orientation and everything before going live with this email. So next is there on above we can see that check content And check content is nothing where we can check the accessibility checker or the spam checker. If I run the accessibility checker test, I'll be able to see that there is remaining one issue. It shows us that can improve the overall accessibility and increase the engagements, and that is the image. So basically it gives the suggestions that we can change particular image or for the better increase in engagement, right? And here is another option. We have the spam checker that what is there any problem in our designs? So this email, there are but chances are there that this email can fall in the spam folder. So we can check the through its spam checker. It will give us the rating that there are the spam risk is very low, or it gives some suggestions that host name has a long non-vowel and whatever. So it gives if there spam checker, it gives the high if there is a high risk, then we must consider the options given by the system that what needs to be changed or to avoid the spam. Right. So next thing we have the HTML tab here. Also, we can design the email by drag and drop all these elements also, and we can just directly copy paste the HTML. If our design team give us any HTML a template of any email before running a marketing campaign, we can just directly copy paste that email template here in the HTML tab also. So it is all like editable. I can change anything or just copy paste the HTML here as well, right? Uh, so the other thing is that we have is test send. If I want to run the test before going live with the with this email, I can send it to my internal marketing team um, before running the actual campaign. So for testing purpose, I can add any and it.
So sorry, Fariha, we lost you for last 10 seconds, I would say.
Right. So I was saying that once you're done with your email design, then there is an option to test send this email. So you can test send it to your internal marketing team for testing purpose. So there is the you can say feature is there, test send feature. You can directly send this email to your internal team members before going live with it. Right. So now I am going live with it. So no errors were found. It is if there comes any errors, it will prompt error message here. So right now there is no error. It is going live, and the status you can see it is changed to live. As I said earlier, we have to go live with everything before using that particular record in our customer journey. Once your email is live, we have an option to there. I guess Atif asked that question that if there any option that we can directly send the email to the prospects instead of creating segments. So yes, Satya, here is your answer. We can directly send an email to the customers. There we can select the customers. So I can select some customers directly uh, and send them an email without even creating a segment. So I just said send now,
Yep.
right? So it is getting ready. It will automatically create a segment and the customer journey for me for particular these records.
Excellent.
So it is showing that it is going live with the customer journey.
Makes sense. Thank you, Fariha.
Yeah. So that's it. Right. So next, and the most important part is the customer journey. Customer journey is nothing. It is just you can say a pipeline through which we have to move our prospects. Like if you can say that we have designed the segments, our targeted audience first, then we have designed our email messages, and then we want to join these segments and the marketing emails in one pipeline. So you can say in customer journey, we basically join all these elements, segments or your audience or the marketing emails. Now, let me go through the customer journey. So in customer journey, by default, there are many templates available. So I am just selecting a simple email customer journey template. Like, this is taking time. No problem. All right. Right, it doesn't. So let me create another customer journey from the scratch one. It is not picking right now. It is taking some time, so I'm just creating another one from the scratch. So here you can see on the customer journey, we have the first tab is the designer tab. On designer tab, we'll be able to drag and drop the elements which we want to link in this particular, you can say, a pipeline. So, but if just name this customer journey as so I want to run a customer journey for the January newsletter of for the month of January. And here you can see that we have to select the audience first, right? So here on the plus sign, if I click, I'll be able to see I'll be able to see this audience here, and the source type is segment. Segment is nothing, just our targeted audience, so it will show only those segments which are already live in the system. So I created this dynamic marketing demo segment earlier, so I am just selecting this one here. Then I selected my audience, and now I want to select send them an email. So here on the add tile button, I'll be able to see what next action I want to perform on this particular like audience or your prospects, right? So next step is that I want to send them an email. So here I am just selecting my newsletter email. Okay, once you select the newsletter, you will be able to see all the email details, like this little preview is available here all on the customer journey level, and the email details or what email elements are included. You can add your pages or forms as well in the emails, or a schedule or expiration. So this is just one simple customer journey in which I'm defining my audience and sending them a newsletter email. If I want to add some further conditions, like if I want to say that someone has clicked on my email, then I want to create a lead from them, or I want to do any particular you can say any particular action on that, we can do that. So in next step, if I click on the add tag button, here you can see we have the if then branches. If then branches is nothing, we can define the conditions here to perform any particular action next in the pipeline. Then we have the split option. We have the wait for delay. You can say that if I send the newsletter 1 week before, then wait for the 1 week and then send follow up or any action you want to perform, you can do that. And these are the action styles. We can create a lead or LinkedIn campaign. We can configured, and we can run the workflow. Run workflow tile basically is for the is just a customization. If you say that someone has registered for your particular form or register for any event, you can run workflow on them, or you can send an other email or to the internal team members from the CRM. You can do that, right? Then we have the appointments, task. These are all you say options are available there. But now I'm just adding the if then branches. So here on the if then branches, you will be able to add the conditions. Let's say I want to query on the this particular email that if somebody has clicked on an email, right? So here you can see the select condition area. You have the has been opened, has been hard bounce, has been soft bounce, a link has been clicked, or these options are available, right? So I want that if anybody has clicked on my email, then I will perform the next action. So I just said that a link has been clicked, right? So just 1 second. You can add multiple conditions here, right? So you can add a lot more conditions, but for the time I'm just leaving it like this. So if somebody has clicked this clicked the this email, then I want to create a lead of that particular prospect. So here I can just add the create lead for that, or I can add any, you can say any task, like I want to create a or phone call to already defined templates in my system. We can assign the task by using our custom, you can say workflows. So these are all the options available, right? So here in the journal tab, we have all the start and end date time available, and on in which time zone you want to run your campaign. So right now I want to run it as GMT+5 time zone, and add. And what will be the end time of your campaign? So if you want to if you want this campaign to stop automatically like after 1 week, so you can define the time to stop this customer journey, right? So there are multiple options that this customer journey can be. Is recurring. Is recurring is nothing yet. Like is you can say that this customer journey will repeat itself. Let me show you. If I make it as yes, so I'll be able to see the recurrence count. Recurrence count, I say 1, and in current interval, you say 30 days. If I want sorry, just a second, 30 days. If I want this customer journey to repeat itself in 30 days, then it will set it as recurring, and the recurrence count will be 1. I'm saying that basically this example is best fit for the customer journeys for newsletter. Like for every month you want to run a customer journey, then you can define it as a recurrence to customer journey, and recurrence count will be 1, and it will repeat after 30 days one time, right? So this is how you can define the recurrence in the customer journey. So for the time, I'm just setting as no, and I'm going live with it. So save and go live. Right. One more thing I just wanted to add, as I have represent earlier, that there are segments are nothing which are our audience, and we have the marketing emails design, then we have the customer journey. All these like records we can save as templates. If I defined any you can say any condition here on this customer journey design, I can save this customer journey as a template to use later. So I can just save it as customer journey 2022 template, save and close. And same we can do with our segments as well. So you can see at the start, whenever we click on the new, we'll be able to see templates. So our self-defined templates will also come in this list. Right now, these are all the system defined, but when we save any recorded templates, it will come in our in this list. So for our later use. So I can save this template as default also. You can see this option is available, and same for the marketing emails. So this letter is right. Here is a save button. If I click on this arrow, I'll be able to save it as a template. Right now, my customer journey time is just 1 second. Install test. This one is live or right. The customer journey execution time is 5:30. At 5:30, it will start sending out the emails to the selected audience. So if you want to edit your live record, there is the option available that if I want to edit this live record, there is the button. I can add, if I suppose I forgot any condition in this customer journey, I can edit it or simply add this or save it. So if I'm right now, I'm not going to edit it, but when I do, it will show me the status isn't as live and editable. So that means that record is already live, but you can do some tweaking in it. So I'm just waiting for 1 more minute. Then it will start showing me the insights right away. Sometimes it takes some time to show the insights, but
Sorry, just a time check. How are we doing with the time?
just it will be done, Atif, in 10 more minutes. Um, I'll be able to show you the email and the insights in this customer journey
Okay,
once I received it.
perfect. Okay. You are doing the next week session as well, right? Around the event management.
Yes, I will do the next session on the event management. There are the social posting as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
I will. Then we have marketing pages part is also left. I'll go through all these points in next session.
Perfect.
Right. So you can see that it is right now it loaded the insights, but insights are not correct right now because it takes some time to update the insight. So right now it is showing that dynamic marketing segment contain zero content, but it contains a one content already. And if I go my Gmail account, I already opened that. Okay. It's basically one email is as my domain is not like authenticated, so I'll receive a message in this promotions tab. Sometimes it happens that Gmail reported as spam. So yeah, here you go. I received an email in my spam folder because my email domain, as you can see, it was the default one, marketing.com. That long email domain. So Gmail has considered it as spam. So here you can see Jack and Jill Couture newsletter. So I received two emails because the first one I sent that as the test at the time of designing an email. So I use the same like. So I reported as not spam. So I'll be able to see it in my promotions now. Yeah, here it is. Right. So I'm just clicking this button, or I'm just clicking the email just to make a lead from this behavior. So you'll be able to see the lead scores as well. So I just get it here, right? Now I will go back to my environment and refresh. Right now it's not showing because on the customer journey level it takes some time to like update the insights. But if I select the send email tile, all right, taking no problem. There are multiple ways we can check the insights, like on the contact level as well, and as and the email marketing email record as well. So I sent this newsletter demo in from the customer journey. So I open this record, and in the Insight tab, I'll be able to see that all the deliveries, unique opens, hard bounces, or what are all the information I'll be able to see. Right. So why it is showing the total delivered two? Because at the test time, I also run the tests and on this particular email. That's why it is showing the that total delivered two. One I sent from the customer journey and one I sent from the test end. Right. Here is the delivery. That is just the overview. Here it's in the delivery. You will be able to see the detailed information. Right. So sent to these records, delivered to these two, and blocked for 7 because blocked for those records because I send the send now. I send this email by using send now feature also to the random 7 records, my contact records. Those emails were not valid. That's why it blocked those emails. So email sent to only gmail.com domain, I'll be able to see all the reports. So these are the KPIs which are important for the like marketing teams. And on the links tab, we will be able to see the click map. If there is particular link is clicked on my email, I'll be able to see it as highlighted here. Then we have the interactions, that how many emails are opened. So it is showing that for here's my like it's my email ID. So it has tracked my email opening. Then we have open times and then A/B testing. So these are the different insights available at different areas. This one is was at the newsletter, sorry, email record, and on the customer journey record level, we will also able to review the insights. Right, so right, you can see that it has updated that the email is sent to only one record. If email is clicked, then you can see that if I select on this one, this blue dot shows that this email record has been processed. Here is processed from this particular tile. If any content has blocked on this tile, it will come the show the counts here. And you can say that if any particular prospect has clicked, so it is showing me the count. Yes, that is great. But why it's not moved to the create lead? Because I set the condition as wait for 3 hours. After then, move that particular prospect to the next step. That's why the now the lead has been created. So That's all for today's session. Atif, thank you so much, all. Or is there any question? Please let me know.
Brilliant. Thank you, Faria. Quite comprehensive. I know it will be a lot of things for attendees to absorb. The marketing is not easy module, I would say, but it's
Yeah.
still, there are a lot of things can be done, lot of configuration. So what I would suggest that to everyone on the call, once we upload the recording, please listen to that again, absorb it, try to work on the trial environment so you can understand it a little bit more. And as previously explained, that there's a Microsoft Learn portal where you can get more content. So please continue learning about these all these modules, what we are covering it as part of this training sessions. Okay, so it's not like you will attend it in 1 hours and that's it, you're done and dusted and you'll become a champion. It's always required effort and your time. So please stick with that, give your commitments, and I'm sure in a few weeks' time, you will be sitting on other side and even maybe training, providing us the training, right? So yeah, please spend time. And in the meantime, if there is any question, guys, feel free to ask. So for now, do you have any question anyone wants to ask quickly? There becomes Fahim, please.
Hi. So
Yes.
my question was about the, lead scoring. Um, so okay, so we have the lead scoring in there, and then you told us in the customer journey that we can generate leads from, if somebody clicks on the email and links, right?
Yeah.
So like if we generate a lead over here, can
Yeah.
we also qualify it according to the lead scoring, or is the lead scoring only there to let us know that yes, this can be a potential lead?
No, no, no. Yes, as I shown you in the customer journey, there is a create lead tile. So you can definitely qualify that lead from there as well. So not only the lead scoring model is the only medium you can qualify the lead. You can directly qualify that lead from the lead record itself, the lead
So,
created from the customer journey. Yeah.
okay, so one more question about the
Sure, sure,
lead. So like
sure.
we have leads in the sales module as well, right? So like
Yes.
when we create a lead in sales module, can we do it through the marketing app, or
Yes,
that?
yes, yes, definitely, definitely. That is the same. You can say it is interlinked or synced apps, marketing
Okay,
and the sales. If you create a lead in the marketing app, you'll be able to see the same lead in the sales app as well.
all right,
But the rating and the process, the business process flow will be the different. You'll be able to identify that it is a marketing lead. So at what like stage it is on, and what is the rating of it. So yeah.
okay. And yeah, so there lies my confusion. So like lead scoring. So according to the lead scoring, can we qualify that lead as an opportunity, or it's just for like to qualify the lead itself?
Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Fahim, we have an option there. Little bit of customization will be required. We have an option there that if that lead has reached a particular threshold and we want to qualify that lead to the opportunity, we can run a workflow there. So
Okay.
there is an option. I'll show you that little bit customization as well, that there is a drag and drop little bit, like you can say configurations option is there, that if lead is reached to that particular threshold, so I wanted to convert it into an opportunity, so I can do that
All right.
from customization.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome.
Good question, Fahim. Thank you for asking. Any more from anyone, guys? Are you all tired? We have Sunday to rest. Okay, so if not, then what we'll do, just we will take another 5 minutes before we finish off for the day. We have previously shared some quizzes. We have already covered quiz 1 and quiz 2. I hope you guys have, except those who has joined it today, but all those who have previously joined us, I'm expecting that you have submitted your quizzes. We will do the review. I think marking has been already done. But we got Amna on the call. Amna, would you mind if you can quickly walk through the quiz 3 and quiz 4 and explain the answer? So at least this would be helpful for the team and the attendees who have participated previously.
Yes, Atif, for sure. Thank you so much, Faria, for this wonderful session. And
My
thank you,
pleasure.
audiences, for joining. Okay, so here we are. Thank you for sharing the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, all the audiences who have joined our session 3 and have heard about customer engagement configurations, anybody of you would like to answer this question voluntarily?
Let
I can answer
let them
this.
just explain it. I think I know Amna has been long for everyone. So let's quickly walk through, guys. So Amna,
Um,
if you can just explain it, please.
Okay, okay. So basically, I just wanted to know if we have audiences who have
I can
been a
explain
part.
Okay.
as a volunteer.
Fahim, go on, please.
So CE configurations. So configurations are basically customizations that you do at an organization or a personal level.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
okay.
we
Well said.
can obviously customize the CE app, like for example, sales or marketing. We can do it on a personal level to show like what time zone we are lying in, and on an organization level, so that email templates, etc., can be manipulated.
Okay, that's great. Good answer. Thank you. So for question number 2, can we export CRM configurations? Okay. So for configurations, we cannot export the complete of the configurations because this is something a part of tenant and need to configure on different tenant likewise. But certainly, we have few record type of configurations that we can export that can be covered up as a part of customization, but the core configurations cannot be exported. We have to do them manually from tenant to tenant. So for question 3, can we
So,
edit
so,
manage
so
solution?
answer, sorry, Amna. So answer is no for question 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And for question 3, can we edit manage solutions? Of course, we cannot edit it. If we need to edit any solution that is managed, so first we need to make it like first we need to edit a part of unmanaged solution. Only then we can edit it. That is the reason, that is the concept of managed solution. Basically, managed solutions are being used only for deployment purpose and for use purpose. For any sort of development changes, we need to work on unmanaged solution. So the answer is false for question 3. And for question number 4, can we impose security on entity having a scope as organization? Okay. So anybody would like to answer this question? A tricky one.
Yes.
Please
Fahim,
go ahead.
well prepared.
Yes, we can actually impose security on an entity as scope of an organization through like power, what we call that, from the power platform thing, so that the whole entity can be viewed from either from a couple of people in the organization or by anybody. So yeah, we
Mhm.
have those security options in CE.
Okay, Fahim, there is a trick. Like the question, in the question, it is being asked if the scope of the entity is set as organization, then can we impose a security?
Scope of entities.
Yeah,
No,
like we have
no, no, no. Then
like we
we
have
cannot.
two types, right?
Yeah. No, no. Then we cannot
Yeah, that's
because
correct. We
that's the
cannot.
whole organization, right? We cannot impose any security. Otherwise, if we impose security, some people in the organization might not view the entity.
Exactly. That is why it is recommended not to make the scope of an entity as organization. Always make it as team or users so that you can impose security over it. Because if you mark the scope as organization, that particular entity will no longer be able for security imposing. So, the question number 5 is define CRM auditing. Okay, so would you like to answer this question too?
Yes, I can.
Okay, please.
CRM auditing would be like, we can basically see which user has clicked on which record at what time and what has he edited.
Okay, good answer. And for question number 6,
So
what do
question
you think? Like,
six is
So
CE
is
auditing is
no, it is
customization.
not an it is no, it is not in customization. It is an out of the box thing, which is already present in CE.
mm-hmm, that's correct. So the answer is false. You are well prepared by the session. Great to know.
Great. Thank you, Fahim. So that's cover the quiz three. So this is just to help you guys to understand. Hope that's making you understand and giving you clarity around the particular topic we have covered under the configuration in our last sessions. Okay, so last one just for today. So quiz four. This is around the product management. So Amna, can we quickly cover that one as well?
Yes, for sure. Like for question number 1, define what is customer engagement product management. Anybody would like to answer this question?
Other than Fahim, please. Come on, guys.
Am I
Anyone?
allowed to?
Go on,
Yes,
Fahim.
yes, please.
Am I allowed? Okay, so product management and customer engagement is basically creation of product catalogs and items and product families, actually, if that answers the question.
Yes, that's perfect. Okay, great. Thank you for answering. Okay, so we have question number 2. Product catalog contains product family that have no similarities. Okay, this is also a pretty much, straightforward question because we already know we make product family for the similar product. So the answer is false. And for question number 3, when you are promoting some product, then creating product bundles is the best choice. Okay, so for this question number 3, anybody would like to answer, or anybody would like to explain the concept of product bundles?
Oh, it's fine, Fahima. Crack on. Amna.
Okay, so basically, when we are about to promote something, or we are, the scenario where we go to the market and we see an option for sale, where we look forward for the thing, like if you are buying 2 laptops, then we are promoting a set of hand fees as a free gift, or something like if you are buying a complete laptop, then you will get 50% off for buying another electronic item. So for such type of promotions and for such type of deals, we have option for product bundle. So the answer is true. And for question number 4, define CE currency type. Okay. So basically, we have two type of currencies. One is the currency that is being set as a part of tenant, and the other is base one, like where we keep the transactions, where we keep the uh, change rate for each currency depending on local and the currency that is being used. So basically currency, for the base currency, it is being used for transactional rate purpose, and the other one is only used for storing the currency values. So basically we have two type. And for question number 5, what are the limitations of currency management?
I can
Okay,
answer this.
yeah.
So
Would
the
anybody like
exchange
to?
rate. So the exchange rate in currency management is to be done manually, not automatically, which can be a headache.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay. Um, for question number 6, currency management provide a rate integration. Would you like to answer this question too? It is related to question number 5.
Sorry? Uh,
Would you like to answer question number 6? Currency management provide rate integration. Does it?
no, false.
That's great. Okay. So we are done with this quizzes review, Arthur.
Sorry, just for the clarity. So answer for question 6 is the currency management provides rate integration. Now that's false. Yep. So that's the answer, right? All right. So that's cover, guys. Quiz 3 and quiz 4. If you still have any questions around these questions or these topics, please again reach out and ask any one of us, or otherwise watch the recording to review all the sessions and clarify your understanding. We will be connecting again next week. Faria Asmat will be covering the event managements and any remaining topic from today's sessions. So Faria, thank you once again for your sessions and time. I hope everyone found it useful. From my personal point of view, it was a great sessions. I think a lot of things has been covered in quite details. So thank you. And guys, have a great rest of your day and Sunday, and we'll connect next week. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you,
Yes. Thank you
everyone.
all. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.